Hiya, welcome to the video. Today we are playing Obligation. Obligation is a horror game where we are taking care of our grandmother, walking through the woods, making sure she's fed, and the entire time we are listening to her stories to try and remember who we are. Before we get started, I have a quick disclaimer. My sound didn't record correctly, so I sound super robotic, but I feel like it fits into the video a little bit, so I apologize for that. Not only did it make my voice super robotic, but it made the game audio super loud. So I had to turn the audio way down so your eardrums aren't bursting. There's no way to salvage it. I can't recreate the sound to the game without completely redoing the entire recording. And I thought that would be unfair to you guys because you wouldn't be getting my genuine reaction to the game. So sorry about all that. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Dear Amelia, if you're reading this, then it's up to you now. Remember to look after Granny. We all owed her a lot, but you most especially. This land was never kind to us, but Granny got us through. Keep her fed, listen to her stories, and you should remember who you are. Most of all, leave this land. I love you. Father. Corn crate. Should be enough for a while. Where's Granny? Is this Granny? Need some wood. Sure. We'll grind into some cornmeal. I don't know what that does for us. We got a ladle, butter churn, bed. It's a lot of dead people. Is Granny killing all of them? Oh, there's my axe. Cow. Got a saddle. It looks like the horse. Wood planks. Alright. Let's chop some wood. Sure. That's great. Alright. Let's start the fire. Some water. Bucket in the barn. Grab some water from the well. It's in the pail by the fire. Still butter in the churn, okay. Alright. Let's spend the evening stirring the pot. I'd better bring this to Granny while it's hot. It's not a short walk through the woods. You know what? Let's bring the axe. Where's Granny? Where's the woods? Is it this way? Right. Alright, let's bring the horse then. Some creepy music going on here. Sure. I ran away. Folks say they found a horse torn to shreds on some road north of the trading post. They went farther and found a homestead abandoned, still got logs and all, and some crops still in the fields. They say it must have been the natives, or whatever makes that odd howling in the woods. Either way, there's a house already built for someone to take, and land for them to farm. Coward ending. Granny must be this way. Oh, that's creepy. How far away is Granny? This must be Granny's house. Mrs. Werewolf, here's your food. When Mama and Papa were looking for land to live on, they found this place north of the trading post. They met some natives along the way who said the land was cursed and that an evil spirit haunted it. Papa didn't listen. He didn't like fairy tales. Oh, Grandma, eat. I can't do this forever. Alright then. You got a creepy house, Grandma. Why you live all the way out here in the middle of nowhere? Why do I have flashlights for eyeballs? They're easier to see with. Duh. Hello there. Go away. I'm gonna, yeah. The hammer? Where the, why can't I go in? Pissed off, ghost? That's nice, that's nice. But do I have to touch it? Follow the leader. Oh, look. A horrible feeling. I will dream tonight. Do you not dream every night? Nice. Alright, let's sleep. Yeah. Why am I at Granny's house? Hi, Granny, you creepy fucker. Just go to bed. I wanna go to bed. We're going this way. Oh, my hammer. Sweet. What the fuck? I think I just lost my chance. What is this? This must be where the horse goes. Great, let's go back home. Screw Granny. I can't go home. Damn it. Granny? What do you want, Granny? Should I read you a book? Hi, Granny. She's thirsty as she gets some water from the well outside. Get off your ass, Granny. Now bring the water to Granny. And she's gone. Can I have your chair now? I want to sit. Great, what do I do now? She done disappeared. Whew. Alright then. I'm not too sure that was supposed to be a dream, bro. Okay. I need my axe. I gotta feed Granny again. Oh, Granny. That's what the blanks are for. Gotta figure out how to get that hammer from my dream. I don't know where else it could be, to be honest. Gotta feed Grandma before she turns into the werewolf. Granny, do you have my hammer? Where'd you put my hammer? I was the youngest of the three, just like you, except I had two brothers ahead of me, Paul and David. Paul was a loud boy, always saying something. David just did what Paul said, chimed in to agree, and went wherever Paul went. The boys went out into the forest looking for firewood in the winter. When evening came, they hadn't come back yet, and Mama got worried. She and Papa went out looking for them. They came back with David in their arms. David was clutching something really close to his chest. Once we got him inside and he started to warm up, we were able to get it away from him. It was a piece of Paul's coat wrapped around something cold and hard. A frozen human heart. Mama fainted. Papa was quiet. He threw it into the snow. We never found Paul. Thanks, Grandma, for that bone-chilling fucking story. Where's the hammer? Why are there nails? These must go to this wagon. So I need the hammer for those boards to finish the wagon that has some reason to do with all of this. Okay, let's go to Granny. She's getting cold soup today. Hi, Granny. Here's your cold soup. David was always quiet after Paul was gone. He would do his chores, but he wouldn't ever say much of anything. He didn't eat much either. One summer night, the family from over the way came by, asking if we'd seen their daughter. Papa helped them look. David didn't go. He just sat in the house saying, "It's Paul. It's Paul." He got hungry. It was so cold and he was hungry. Papa and the other family found some bloody clothes and bones in the woods down by the lake. Papa said it must have been a bear or coyotes, though he never looked at anyone when he said it. David just kept saying, "It was Paul. It was Paul." He got hungry. Thanks, Granny, you creepy fuck. With Paul gone, I did some of the boys' work come spring. I chopped wood, planted and harvested, and all was well as David or Papa, though he'd never have admitted it. When the ground softened, we dug a grave for Paul. David didn't listen when we told him Paul had to be dead. He insisted he wasn't. He wouldn't go into the forest either, so Mama and I had to go looking for firewood. It was midsummer, the crops weren't doing well, and Mama was getting strange. One day she came back with a strange look in her eyes. She wouldn't eat or drink. As soon as the sun went down, she started screaming about red eyes in the trees. Papa locked her in the barn to keep her away from David and me. She didn't stop. A few days later, we dug another grave. That's a wonderful bedtime story. I need to bring my bucket next time. Gotcha. So the dream was real. I'll bring the bucket next time, see if I can get it out of her well. Yes. What do you mean, how did your hammer get down there? You put it there. In your dream. Duh. More creepy stories from Grandma. I loved my granny when I was a little girl. She was so nice and told me stories in front of the fire about her younger days. When I got older, she was invalid. Couldn't move around much, but she still told her stories. When she died, hold on. This ain't Granny? When she died, Papa sold what she'd left and took us and the money away before his brothers found out. He didn't like sharing. Thanks not, Grandma. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I need to bring my bucket back. You creepy bastard. We're going in the house, thanks. I'm going to sleep. Yep. He's gone. Get this pad of boards. Oh, ho. And nails. Nice. You got some nails right there. Great. We'll bring the hammer to Granny's, grab some more nails. Off to Granny's. That creep thing better not be there. Oh, I dropped the wrong thing. Give it back. Sure. We'll grab the nails next time. Or after we're done with Granny. Hi, Granny. Papa, David, and me kept the farm alive until winter. It was a cold winter. The crops didn't give much and we were hungry a lot. David was even more quiet than before, and he stopped working, but he was always hungry. He never had enough and would always complain of an empty stomach, saying something was moving in there. One day Papa took him out hunting, and they were gone a long time. When Papa came back, he said David had fallen through the ice on the lake and drowned, but they'd managed to find some game. Huh? Hold on. David drowned, but the food's more important. Got it. We had meat for a while, but it didn't taste like any deer I'd had before. Whoa! We're eating David? From that day on, I saw eyes in the trees almost every night. Red eyes, just like Mama said. I didn't say anything to Papa. In spring, we dug another grave. Thanks, Grandma. Time for bed. Yup. A wheel. Where would a wheel be? I haven't seen a wheel. Summer came again, and the farm did worse than ever. Hardly any corn came up, and the cow's calf was stillborn, making her milk weak. Papa was so quiet, didn't talk for days on end. He eyed everything, even me, with narrow eyes like he was afraid. I still saw the eyes all through summer. One night I was with Papa chopping wood, and I saw the eyes again under the eaves of the barn. I looked away, but I caught Papa staring at the barn, and I knew he saw them too. That night he wrote a letter and left it under his pillow. Then he walked out into the woods. He never came back. A few days later, I dug one more grave. What's up, creepy ghosty? I didn't see where you went. I looked away. That path wasn't there before. Ooh. That's some intense music right there. Am I walking to my death? No. That's great. Just gonna... This is creepy as hell. Thanks, Granny. I'm gonna go... Shit. Okay, I guess we're going in the barn. Oh, I found a wheel. Cool. What do I do with the wheel? Keep to the lights. Got it. Stay in the light. Go. Shit. Where's the other light? Oh my god. Go. Oh, I hate this, you fucker. The sound is more terrifying than the thing itself. Shit. Okay. Here he comes from. He comes from the bottom. That's a long distance, dude. Oh, I can barely see the corner there of that light. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. Don't stop running. Alright. Go on. Hi there. Go away. Go away. Just gonna take this into the house with me. We're going to... Nope. No. I wanna go to bed. No, I don't want to spend the night attaching the wheel. I want to go to sleep. Where's my axe? Son of a bitch. Kill it! Holy shit. Go on, Granny, it's time to go. I'm carrying Granny. Let's go. Let's go, Granny. We're going, this way. Alright then. Why couldn't I do that before? Got my heart racing and shit. Must have been, what, who? David? Paul? I can't remember who died first. Yeah, let's leave. Folks say an odd thing happened at the trading post the other day. A young woman came through with horse and cart. She didn't have anything with her and paid for everything someone would need to set up somewhere else. The girl said her family died from disease and she was going further south to live with another family there. She was gone as soon as she came. A native man was saying she was lucky to have escaped, that the land she'd lived on was a haunted place. Not sure what folks believe at that, but still, a damn strange thing is for sure. That's great. I don't know what those other two endings are, but shit. I'm good. I'm gonna leave this video here. I am not gonna go through and find some other endings. That was enough horror for me today. If you guys want me to continue, let me know. Maybe I can find the other endings. Well, I'm gonna leave that here. This game was really great. I got scared quite a bit. Freaked me out. I'm huge on jump scares and they get me every single time. With this game being entirely about fading Granny and remembering who you are, I mean, the storyline was great. Keeps you amped up and terrified of what's gonna happen through the next day. I mean, nothing was the same. Feeding Granny every day, that was the same. But you could go without feeding Granny for a day or so, and it didn't seem to impact the game that much. My original thought was that if you don't feed Granny at some point, she turns into one of those monsters, and I think that's kind of where it was trying to lead you, that Granny was this creepy monster. But towards the end, you kind of figure out that you are Granny, or I guess Granny is you, however you want to see that. But going through and listening to the stories, figure out that you are Granny is great. I mean, I didn't see it coming, but I'm kind of hollow-minded, so probably wouldn't have seen it coming a mile away. Overall, I really enjoyed this game. It was really great. I loved the music. The music really helped freak you out. The creatures themselves, not terrifying, and the visuals themselves are not overall terrifying, but making it monochromatic really helped play into the creep factor of it. If you guys want to play it, I have it linked down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and I'll see you all in the next video.